6 men have died chasing the Oak Island treasure. Legend says the seventh must die before it can be found. For over 200 years, treasure hunters, scholars, and skeptics have journeyed to this tiny island, driven by the promise of hidden secrets, unsolved mysteries, and unimaginable wealth said to be buried beneath its soil. Even the shadow of a deadly curse hasn't stopped them. Beneath Oak Island lies a buried labyrinth of tunnels and traps. Strange inscriptions, vanishing artifacts, and booby-trapped shafts have transformed it into the most puzzling unsolved mystery in North America. Some believe it's the final resting place of pirate gold. Others whisper of the lost treasure of the Knights Templar, or ancient relics powerful enough to rewrite history. No one knows for sure what lies at the bottom, but those who search for it always pay a price. This is Island Secrets, where we uncover the world's most mysterious, unexplained, and hidden places. Today, we dive into mysterious Oak Island. Oak Island is a small, tree-covered landmass off the south shore of Nova Scotia in Canada, just 140 acres in size. Despite its quiet appearance, it has become one of the most talked-about locations in the world of unsolved mysteries. Its fame exploded due to one spot in particular, an area now known as the Money Pit, where strange, human-made features underground sparked legends of lost treasure, secret societies, and ancient curses. And it all began over 2 centuries ago. In the summer of 1795, a teenager named Daniel McGinnis was exploring Oak Island when he noticed something unusual, an unnatural circular depression in the ground beneath a tall oak tree. Hanging from one of its branches was a block and tackle, weathered with age, swaying slightly in the breeze. The ground below looked disturbed, as if something had been buried or dug up long ago. Intrigued, Daniel returned with 2 friends, John Smith and Anthony Vaughn, and together they began to dig. Just a few feet down, they hit a layer of carefully laid flagstones. 10 feet deeper, they struck a platform made of oak logs. Another 10 feet, another platform, and then another. Every 10 feet, a perfectly spaced wooden barrier, as if guarding something deep below. They had no way of knowing it then, but they had just discovered what would become known as the Money Pit, and triggered a mystery that would last for centuries. As word spread, teams of diggers and investors arrived, each more determined than the last. At around 90 feet, one team uncovered a strange stone slab carved with cryptic symbols that no one could decipher at that time. Later interpretations claimed the message read, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds lie buried. Excited, the dig continued. But then disaster. Without warning, the pit flooded with seawater, rising rapidly and halting all progress. No matter how much they pumped, the water would not go away. It was as if the island itself was protecting whatever lay beneath. What began as innocent curiosity had now turned into an obsession. Over the decades, numerous teams tried to outsmart the island's defenses, each more determined than the last to solve the puzzle. But the island seemed to fight back with a deadly will. Tragedies soon became part of the story. The first recorded death occurred in 1812 when a young worker drowned in a pit collapse. Others followed. Accidents, cave-ins, and drownings became grim milestones in the quest for Oak Island's treasure. Out of fear and superstition, locals and treasure hunters alike began whispering about a curse. The legend grew that 7 must die before the treasure is found. 6 men have already lost their lives to Oak Island's deadly secret, each adding a chilling layer to the mystery and keeping treasure seekers both fascinated and fearful. Despite the setbacks, obsession only deepened. For generations, people have risked everything, from fortunes to their very lives, trying to crack the secret. But the deeper they dug, the more questions surfaced. Why build such elaborate traps? What were they trying to protect? And is the treasure even real? Over the years, treasure hunters have uncovered a series of baffling clues, each adding fuel to the legend of Oak Island's hidden fortune. One of the most famous discoveries was a stone slab unearthed around 90 feet deep in the Money Pit. It was etched with mysterious symbols, some believed to be a coded message. But before anyone could fully examine it, the slab mysteriously disappeared, swallowed by the pit or removed by unknown hands. Then there's the puzzling presence of coconut fibers found buried deep underground. Yet coconut trees don't grow anywhere near Nova Scotia. How did these tropical fibers get there? Were they used to strengthen some sort of ancient construction, or were they a deliberate clue left behind? Other artifacts have surfaced as well, fragments of gold chains, bits of parchment, and even a lead cross, each hinting at a treasure with a history far older and more complex than simple pirate gold. Engineers also uncovered a complex system of flood tunnels, expertly designed to fill the Money Pit with seawater and block further digging. This incredible feat of engineering suggests whoever buried the treasure went to great lengths to protect it, raising the stakes for every treasure hunter who dared to dig. Are these clues the pieces of a centuries-old puzzle leading to unimaginable riches? Or are they clever traps, or perhaps even hoaxes meant to keep people chasing shadows? The mystery deepens with every artifact found and every question raised. What exactly lies buried beneath Oak Island? Over the centuries, countless theories have emerged, each more fascinating than the last. Some believe it's the lost pirate treasure of Captain Kidd, a notorious seafarer said to have hidden vast amounts of gold and jewels along the Atlantic coast. Could Oak Island be the final resting place of his fortune? Others tell tales of the Knights Templar, a secretive medieval order rumored to have transported priceless relics, including the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant, to the New World. Did they build the intricate tunnels to protect their most sacred treasures? There are even more extraordinary claims. Some suggest the island hides Shakespeare's lost manuscripts, stolen and buried to preserve secrets that could change literary history forever. Then there's the idea that Freemasons, known for their secret rituals and symbols, created elaborate traps and hidden chambers to safeguard powerful knowledge or wealth. Each theory adds a new layer to the Oak Island legend, blurring the lines between history, myth, and conspiracy. But after centuries of digging, no one has definitively uncovered the truth. The island's greatest secret remains locked beneath layers of earth and time, waiting for the one brave enough to solve its riddles. Oak Island has always been privately owned, passed from one group of treasure hunters to another. For decades, it was the domain of Dan Blankenship, a man who dedicated his life to unlocking its secrets. But in the early 2000s, a new force entered the story, the Lagina brothers, along with a team known as the Michigan Group. They acquired a controlling interest in the island, giving them the freedom to dig deeper than ever before. Armed with modern technology, deep pockets, and unshakable determination, they've taken the hunt to a level the early explorers could only dream of. But even now, the island holds its secrets tight. Despite new discoveries, they face the same challenges as those before them: treacherous flooding, unstable tunnels, and the ever-present threat of the island's deadly curse. The question remains, after over 2 centuries, will Oak Island's secrets finally be revealed, or will the island keep its mysteries buried forever? One thing is certain, the mystery of Oak Island isn't over yet. And when it ends, no one knows if it will be the discovery of a lifetime or the final chapter in a deadly curse. If you want to uncover more hidden secrets from around the world, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We will see you with another mysterious island.